All right. So we're here to talk about the year 2026. Okay. Literally, so what is there? What's the job? What's the fan to do on the channel? Literally, is that every single year, ever since my channel has to be just like 2021, because that's the year literally where I got my anime confirmed and fought people in a reality show. You know that Gam was a specialty. That's super big where it comes to martial arts. All right, literally there was a running gag about Mercura. Literally about because of her generation, I gave her codename Kids Next Door, and it was pretty funny. But when we got out for the lookout for snacks, I thought that was the greatest shit in the world. So this mentality, all right. There's one more upload for this shit. I might upload today. It goes into detail about Jesse Lillard and how I was playing in the stadium with Pick and Nayeli, and it was so good. And I was just thinking about the verse with Courtney, all right. Literally when they were both rapping fast, that Jinx A&B. And we did all that shit. Yeah, I was the man that did that one Pink Dollars A&B with the Screamo fucking cover. Literally when we went to fucking Great America, basically. Okay, so it's not good, not good at all. Okay, because one thing you have to realize that this is a good one. You see how I let my tears fall? Literally, I got that from Andre Nicotina. All right, and the main point, literally, is that happened when I was 28. My stance, so I made that A&V for Sunny, really felt good to me. That's why I had to grip of what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying you're ridiculous, Shigiri, literally Jukebox, and all these colorful characters going on, and you're still enforcing cringe, literally. And what 2026 was it put emphasis on face videos, all right? Literally, so 2026 started, that's why I posted. I was living from all the other ones, because if you go for my channel, literally, it's my anime with the end of Okutami's movie, Brick House Bandit, all right, confirmed. 2021, he literally said, I gotta be a part of Eris's company. Anyway, I danced with Yessie. It was pretty fucking funny. I can't believe really that he had such a wrath when it was a joke, because he asked me, literally in the middle when I was having sex, all right? When it comes to the reality show, I always had Pink Girl and Ben 10. Literally, I do the best because of my rap profile, Blue Tricks is like Snoop Dogg, Lily, and I know ever since, Blackfire, Teen Titans episode 2. It's a lot. It's a real lot to deal with, all right? Look at how Bobby Lana looks just like Cyborg and does a lot of shit, in the company, all right? And you need to understand, their approach for 2026 was different, all right? Because it started off with just face videos, but then working to my favor like how I thought it was going to be. What I did my research on, literally, was that was the 5 Plays of Crypt. Like, they're not for a point, literally, where I kept on making their talk videos. Ooh. Yeah, it's a little piece of you left, Saints Bone Naruto taught me that. Anyway, the truth of the matter is, literally, that's why I'm here to make this video today. Did Eris not do his research? Literally, what happens when you do something slow when you absorb, literally, versus what he did to Chris? It's crazy. Literally. You got me fucked up. Literally, all those fucking weight classes, I'm done. Okay, so here's the joke for video that I was saving, okay? Literally, my biggest, pain for Mr. Pledger, okay? All right? Work with me here. Literally, was when he told me, literally, when I was too eager, I was trying too hard in school. He said, you're rusting something that happens naturally. Literally, I do call him a fat ass today, but in reality, what that did, all right, was that called out me as being a superficial person and doesn't really know somebody for who they really are, okay? Literally, and that's true, but what's illegal, literally, is if you go that and you don't put hand in hand, literally, you're just fucking, your style, literally, how you're coming off and you keep on bouncing off 1/5, okay? Literally, because I'm going to tell you the truth behind that, all right? This isn't playing the stadium before, all right? Because, all right? Oh my God. Oh my God. Anyway, what I do, right? What I do essentially, fuck, I forgot, right? That was the simplest thing in the world. That was like a shroom. Anyway, the truth behind it, right? It has something to do with the lion commercials I made up with Mr. Budget. Anyway, fucking lately that was one of the good ones. You just set up Lucadillo. And you forget about Paige Kennedy. So yeah, there's a whole lot. There's a whole lot going on. I'm telling you. All right, now I'm gonna put playing out there because what happened in 2021 was I made the Valentine's Day special because it was funny that I kept it up at 28, at 29, That was the part 2 of the Valentine's Day special, and you have to understand, all right? I know I'm relaxed, like, Statesboro Naruto, and you need to understand, something big happening, because I recognize where I did the fucking black. I don't know reverse the Goji, how you don't, for so Goji anyway. I forgot, it was a juicy ass fucking part. Literally, it has something to do with me, baby, keep it some pet. You forgot that I had Zaf, right? Okay, anyway, literally, fuck. As far as what I was trying to tell you, dude, my delivery in the hood was, I told him that I had LimeWire, and some people actually watch the movies in the hood, but that's not the point. The whole point of, the legacy of the channel, 2021, was I was the only one that was the first one that actually watched real movies with girls, partying, people don't do real partying, they defeat the purpose of partying today, all right? So anyway, alongside that, while I catch my train of thought, literally, we had this thing called a beta. Oh yeah, the stadium. Okay, so anyway, it's a Mad AMV, and it's what happened when I was a junior year. Literally, where I had the best macking, where it came to rappers changing my outfits. All right, literally, what ends up happening, right? It's like there's this fairy tale, opening, and it crossed it over, it shit that we played with Robert Wilson, James a lot, the 5th Naruto opening with the arc of Sasuke. When they went to go rescue Sasuke, what they do is that they took the Mad, right? Literally, they took the whole arc of Kiba fighting Sakon, all that other shit, and guess what ends up happening, right? Literally, they put it to this fairy tale opening. Now, what happened literally when I was a junior, my junior year, is that fairy tale had this techno opening. It was like DDR. Literally, how fairy tale, I used to love, feet, but in all actuality, all right, fairy tales have some sick openings. So what happened with Tora, literally, in the whole arc, literally, where condolences to Okatami, Makarov, Natsu, this is a battle you would definitely lose. So it's true. It's true. Literally, what happened was they replaced it. Literally, they put the Sasuke arc with the fucking Tora fairy tale song. Literally, I was talking to Chris like, whoa! And then Chris is playing 2K. Literally, what ends up happening is like, you find that interesting? Literally. So literally, and that's the same reason why Thadia said, literally, that's why your outfits pissed her off. You see how she went to college and all that shit? That's why you can still control her facial expression, I'm telling you. So literally, it was like that. Literally, that's what I'm saying. Stop slaughtering yourself. But, and that's why I tell you, with Robert fucking Chris, that's a fucking rule. And the last bonds, literally, it will be down to what I say, but they'll double apply what I did. Literally, like what Eris does 9 times out of 10, because it doesn't ever prove shit to people. Literally, what I did is the echo of what you did, all right? Literally, that's why you double apply to echo. That's why you're stupid, all right? Mr. Young has taught you nothing, all right? Now, anyway, back to the case, all right? That was it, all right? Fucking, Mr. Butler said that shit, I was on the tourist sit, literally, and, this shit got, so out of hand, all right? Literally, oh my God. You see how you just spelled, some sort of tuition? Literally, but I've been to Martin Luther King of nerds, for years now. Everybody knows, literally, I fucked up that. What the fuck, dude? Oh God. Nah, that was out there, shit. Yeah, well, fucking, that's why I say, I took on Uncle Tommy House and Dreadhead. So, it really did, amount.